Good day. I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to label this video telling a story. Years and years ago, a friend of mine, we traveled around the world playing in a music thing called Cats. And she flew in from New York and came down to visit. And she wanted to go down to the nation and visit with my friends. And so I said, okay, let's go. At the time, I had a little car, and I don't know if it was making. A friend of mine called and said, hey, if you need to borrow a car, I'll let you borrow mine. I said, okay. So I went over and picked the car from my friend. We went over the mountain. It's beautiful. Driving through Gatlinburg over the mountain and down to the nation. Well, we got down to the nation, and we went and visited some places and met some people. And anyway, so I went over to see one of the elders who've been sharing with me for many years, many years. So we go there and we go in the house, and they offer some food and coffee, and the elder looked at me and said, Henry, just sit in the corner over here. I said, I need to talk to her. I said, okay. So while we're sitting down there, he asked questions like, why did you go to college? To perform and to do all that. And so she made a whole list. Here's the hawk. Here he comes. Made a whole list of things, I need to do this and blah, blah, blah. And he said, that sounds good and grand and glorious. And he said, but I'm going to tell you a story. And she said, okay, what's the story? He said, we have 5 people down here that are well known around the world, play flute, well known around the whole world. And said, only one of them, here he comes. Thank you, Hawk. See, when it's important, there they are. And so they came, and the Hawks are here. I got to let them have some fun. Anyway, see, that's a sign to me. So, he asked more questions, and he said, we have 5. Here he comes. Fruit players. And said they all have platinum albums. And said only one went to school and got his master's where he can come back and teach here at the school. She goes, wow. And he said to me, he said, Henry, take her over to a place that's very beautiful and show her the artwork. And, show it to her. And she said, artwork? Said, yeah. Every piece of artwork that's in there was not created by an artist. Nobody was trained. Nobody was, taught. They went inside themselves and saw, and they created what they saw. So same with the flute players. They saw it. If it doesn't come within here and out, creativity. So this story is about creating. And so we went over there, and let me tell you, there was museum quality pieces of artwork there. Amazing. And not one of them set foot in the art classroom or a university, because they know how to be in touch with creation and the creator. It comes from our root chakra all the way up and out. And it's so tainted right now and so misused, this creative energy. And so on the way back, I said, well, we had a lot to talk about, because it really realized that since she was young, she knew that she was able to dance and do these things and all that. But the world told her you have to do this and this and this to get this way. But when she sat back and realized, when you trust yourself, your inside, your creator, the source energy that's in you, you can create whatever. And those art pieces, I have photos of them. And I may put them up one day, of some of the most magical pieces of creation. Artwork. I mean, powerful artwork. Statues this big, hand carved. They saw it. They saw it in here, and they said, I'm going to create this. And they didn't go find an artist. They didn't go to school. Don't get me wrong. You go to school, do all that. But I'm trying to make a point, storytelling here. Creativity comes from within, not outside. And if you look at all the artwork nowadays, most of it is just copycat. Where's the true creation? And the hawk is happy because it's telling the story right with me. Hear it? It's going right on. So this story is important. Your creativity is in here. And all this comes from the root. That's our sacred thing, our sacred creation. Creation is in you. So anyway, we went back over there and he said, "What'd you think?" And she's like, in tears. She said, "I've never seen anything like it." He said, "Not one person took a class." Because he looked at her and said, when it comes from within here and you see it the way creation sees it, and the Creator and Mother Earth and all that there is, it will come forward in its majesty because you created it and you brought it forward. So find something. Go within and create something for yourself and for the world. You can create anything. Be the creator that you're meant to be. Have a great day. And may the hawk be with you, okay? Later.